good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. And Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. And our next certification class is on March 20 and 26. I am Coach Tin de Joya for Relationlift, and your access with me is every Monday at 3 p.m. So for my segment today, I will be sharing to you getting off from autopilot life. Ano ba yung autopilot? And oftentimes it also happens in relationships, especially ones that have been around for a while or medyo matagal na kayo. And at times, there is a tendency that it seems permanent, something that will always be there no matter what. So nagiging ganun yung feeling natin. So this encourages us to take them for granted, letting them slide aside in our priorities and receiving less and less attention and eventually going on autopilot. So I'm gonna teach you 3 ways on how you can prevent autopilot in your relationship. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So, as I've been telling you about earlier, I am Coach Tin de Joya. But before that, let me invite you. We have an upcoming certification this March 20 and March 26. This is for batch 49. So if you are interested to become a certified life coach or a change agent like us, then do connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to know more about the details. So for those of you who is joining me for the first time, I am Coach Tin. I am from Life Coach Philippines, and I am a certified life coach and mental health coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And I am a mom of 2 teenagers, and I am also a mental health advocate. So I started the journey way back in 2018 when my daughter was diagnosed with clinical depression. So I tried to find something that could really help her in the long run, as well as also helping the family on how to cope up with someone who has been clinically diagnosed. I was an HR practitioner for more than a decade in one of the largest BPO in the country. And of course, as I am also a proud Master Builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and my mission is to help 1 million women stand up for themselves and see that there is more to life than just being a mom and a wife. So embrace back your identity and womanhood as you create a safe, nurturing space for your families and live beautifully, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So if you are interested, join me in my community. It's a woman's epiphany or a coaching community. You can search it on Facebook and come and join me. And as an HR practitioner, I am of course exposed to people. Part of it is also screening people, and more often, it starts with the resume. So if you are someone who is looking for a job, or you have this dream job, but it's very difficult for you to really nail it, there must be something that we need to do with your resume. Remember, your resume is the first phase of getting a job. So the the importance really of being able to sell yourself, your resume, is you are able to communicate your skills and your experience to be on top of the game. So if you need help with that, we have a customized resume matching your skills to get the job that you want and increase your hireability. So it's called the Done For You resume. So if you're interested, do connect with us. You can connect with me at 0917-806-4200. There is more to this Done For You resume. It also includes interview tips and complimentary coaching session to assist you in your job search. So my only request for you today is to be intentional with what you are learning. So if something is connecting with you, or something is seems important, or you know someone who thinks you think might need this particular episode or this particular statement, then do share it in your timeline or send it to that friend. Tag them also along in the comments so that so that we can help them today. So do not forget to use the hashtag pack my bag moment and life coaching access and hashtag Relationlift so that I will be able to see your postings or um your the postings or the comments that you made so that I can also share it as well. So hello Leonard, thank you so much for joining, and hello Coach Blazy, thank you so much. And we have here Miss Janet. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. So we're gonna be talking about getting off from autopilot life. So what does it mean when a relationship is on autopilot? It says that a relationship is an autopilot when the two people no longer engage with each other. Di ba minsan iisipin nyo, nag-uusap pa naman kami, but yep, you do. But is the conversation really deep enough for the both of you to be more engaged? So there's actually a lack of attention from both sides. So a couple who no longer makes an effort to shape their relationship and direct it towards a positive path is on autopilot. So I think some of you have already experienced it. In my case, syempre, being a mom and a wife, andun ka lang nakafocus sa role na yun eh. But more often, sabi nga nila, mahirap daw pagsabayin. And most of the time, you are more of a mom than a wife. So in this case, at times, the relationship comes on autopilot because wala nang engagement. Ang engagement nyo na lang with your partner is really more on how's your day, we need some budget. Parang ganun na lang, or nagiging monotonous na yung everyday everyday life. I think I have also come in this phase early on, like when pwede din siyang sabihin na you were in the 7-year itch of your marriage. Di ba mayroong kasabihan yung matatanda na 7-year itch. So this is now the time that men would often go astray and or often wala nang excitement sa relationship. But come to think of it, in one of our relationship coaching facilitator workshop, it says that parang in 3 years, bumababa na yung endorphin level. So, nawawala na yung engagement ng both parties, especially with men. Parang madali nang mag-wane yung attention nila, especially pag may anak na. And in the relationship, it does happen. Parang more often, lalo na pagbaba, I don't know with you, especially if you're married, you're a woman, dumadating ka minsan sa point na you often feel burnt out. Na parang feeling mo, ito na lang ba talaga yung role ko? Be a mom, be a wife. Parang their happiness should be my happiness. Well, sabi nga nila, it's not selfish if you also think about yourself. Kasi most often we say we cannot give what we do not have. Kung wala ka nga namang love na sa sarili mo, then how sure are you that you are also giving back or you're giving love to your family? Kasi lagi na siyang may parang lagi nang may demands and all. So in my case, yep, I underwent that particular episode or phase in my life na it seems Everything that I do is all for the family. I forgot my dreams. I forgot the things that I want. And even if I want something, I always have to consider them, consider the decision of my husband, even if it's for my own improvement. So nakarely na lang ako sa kanya. And the relationship seems to be an autopilot now kasi the conversation is mostly on how are the kids, how was your day, have you eaten, doon na lang nagre-revolve and then matutulog, magkatabi. Yes, there might be some intimacy, but parang, ano na siya, parang obligation. Parang, kailangan mo siyang gawin kasi kailangan lang. But, if given a choice, parang ayaw mo na, di ba? It doesn't mean na you no longer love your husband or you no longer love your partner. It's not about it, but it's really more of, is there really more to life? So, doon dumadating yung, especially noon when I was working in the BPO, doon dumating yung moment na I would go to work, graveyard ako noon so I would go to work, then after work, would go home, prepare things in the house, prepare the kids' food. And since may yaya naman, so papasok sa school yung mga bata, hatid sundo ng yaya, or binabantayan sa school. Pero ikaw, yun na lang yung role mo, and then matutulog, pagising mo, prepare ulit, alis, parang everyday gano'n na lang. And you no longer engage with your partner. Parang wala na kayong magandang pwedeng pag-usapan. Mostly focus na lang on ito yung expenses na dito sa bahay, ito yung mga payables. Mostly doon na nga lang nagre-revolve eh. And at times, pag nagkwentuhan pa kayo, parang disengage pa kayo parehas. Parang you're just there listening to each other kasi walang choice, walang kausap. So, yun yung moment na dumadating sa autopilot ang isang relationship. So, what are the signs that your relationship is on autopilot? First, of course, is you can't remember the last time you had quality slow time. Slow time or time when you slow down to enjoy what is going on right now. Wala na kayong moment to really focus and just have that particular time to enjoy it na kayong dalawa lang. And yung moment na talagang you enjoy, hindi yung magkatabi lang kayo or wala, tas hindi nag-uusap or nanonood lang. So it's not. It's still on autopilot pa din. But, so ito yung isang sign na you are bordering on autopilot relationship is you never slow down when you are together. Parang lagi kayong nagmamadaling dalawa. Second, you can't remember the last time you talked about your future. As husband and wife, of course, you have those things that you still have to talk about, especially when it comes to the children and how you want to see each other when you grow old together. Pag hindi na siya pinag-uusapan, it's also something na bakit disengaged na kayo parehas. So, it might be a moment for you to take on a reflective mode. So, it's of course natural for couples to think about the future and talk about it. So, pag dumating kayo sa point na you no longer know each other's dream, then at times it's difficult to share and support each other. So, most often, nasa autopilot na din yung relationship niyo. And third, when you think of your partner, it's the bad things that come to mind. So when you started as a couple, you were so blind to your partner's flaws, as well as your partner is also blinded to your flaws. But as you go along the way in the relationship, as you spend more time together, you see now these bad habits. Nakikita mo na yung mga pangit, and of course, parang you question yourself na bakit kaya kami nagkatuloy, ang layo ng ugali namin. And your relationship now tends to be an autopilot kasi you easily see things that irritates you and you will tend to disregard the good qualities. Parang mas focus ka na lang sa negative. Anong nakita mong pangit, ano yung ikinainis mo. So, yun na yung nangyayari sa relationship. And then fourth is you're closer to someone else than your significant other. This is one of the things that you really have to be mindful about. If you feel closer to the other person and it is easier for you to share to them than to your partner, everything that is going on in your life, then that means your relationship is on autopilot. Kasi ayaw mo na nga mag-share sa partner mo. And this is very dangerous, especially pag sa partner's side mo or sa guys. Dito din pumapasok yung temptation for them to talk to other women na feeling nila mas nakakaintindi sa kanila. So, start taking a look and reflect on where your relationship is, especially when it comes to your communication. Mas kanino ka ba mas madalas nagkikwento? Kung babae yan, okay lang eh. But at times, it comes to a point na we tend to have comparisons and we talk to the opposite sex. So that also is true with your husband. Kaya madalas dito na pumapasok yung third party. So this is a time for you to really check out your relationship. And of course, you don't like to think about the state of your relationship. So when you're on autopilot, you tend to find distractions. Ayaw mong pag-usapan kung ano talagang nangyayari sa inyo. And instead of really working on it, you just focuses more on just going on with both your life as long as he provides. Parang ganun na setup na as long as he provides, he comes home to me, everything is fine. So ito na yung mga stages na your relationship is already on autopilot, and it's very dangerous if you are not able to really take a look at it and work on it, because this is also the start wherein problems tend to come in. You're always on a fighting mode. The two of you papasok na dito yung criticisms, yung sumbatan, until such time that it's no longer workable for the both of you, that you call it finally quits. So take a look at this 5 and think about how you can improve on that 5 to take off yourself from the autopilot mode. So I'll give you 3 ways on how to switch off relationship autopilot. So first, of course, is tune in to your body. So tuning in to your body and to what you are feeling will allow you to identify if you and your relationship is on autopilot. It takes tune in to what you are feeling, tune in and become aware of everything the body is sensing, and be aware of beats for emotional connection, and and turn towards them. So take in and become aware of everything that your body is sensing. This is the start for you to be able to get off from that autopilot life. Kasi kung ikaw ay nasa autopilot, everything in your life as well is on autopilot. So example, as you drink your coffee or tea, take time to sip it instead of gulping it. Yung isang lagok lang, di ba? Pause throughout your day and really focus on how you feel as you interact with your friends, your co-workers, and of course those you love, especially your husband. Think about of how your body is tuned in to your husband or to your partner. Second is identify and set your intentions. Intentions is equal to action. There has to be an action that you have to do. So focus on what you want. What is your intention when you are with him? Take time to reflect. When you identify and set your intentions, tune into what you want, be clear and be open, and get rid of the baggage. So examine what is right and what has gone wrong in the relationship. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel in the relationship? Ano ba kasi talaga yung gusto mong maramdaman sa relasyon yung dalawa? Of course, if come to think about it, have you ever really paused or stopped and asked yourself how you are feeling in the relationship? Or at times feeling mo, nga okay naman kami. Hindi, nag-usap naman kami. Parang ganun lang. Parang wala ng excitement. Parang, okay lang, uuwi siya, ganitong oras. Yung alam mo na, everything. So, how does it feel? And what specific things can I do to feel more that way? What if I want a relationship na, how do I want to feel in the relationship? Yung unang question, di ba? So, how do you want to feel? Kung gusto mo ba yung feeling na there is always yung excitement, yung happiness when your partner is there, when the kids are there. then what specific things can you do to feel more that way? So take a list of, do an inventory of how you are now or how you are feeling in the relationship, and take action to improve it. And of course, how do I want my partner to feel in the relationship? So syempre, it's a relationship, it has to be two-way. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang yung okay doon sa relationship, na ikaw lang. Kasi malamang kung naka-autopilot ka, naka-autopilot na din ang partner mo. So you have to come into a point na to really take on that pause and really reflect, how do I want to feel and how do I want my partner to feel. It has to be two-way for you to be able to work on it. Your intention might be to listen more deeply, let go of blames and criticisms, or simply to be more honest, vulnerable, or present. So, with kindness and self compassion, take responsibility for and release what is preventing you from fully engaging. So, without judgment, be mindful of what is happening. Asan ka na ba ngayon sa stage ng relationship? And how can you really be more intentional with yourself and with your partner to create a more loving one? And finally, have a daily ritual of connection with your partner. So, having found the focus for your intentions and feelings, identify now something that you can do. It might be one daily activity, like a simple every morning we share a cup of coffee, especially ngayon na you're both in the house and you're both, most of the time you work from home, then maybe you can have that um, morning ritual of being able to share a cup of coffee together. So, whenever you're able to identify one activity, you are more awake, mindful, and engaged in an engaged state. So it could be like that, as simple as having that coffee. So some things that you can do, eat meals together without a screen, meaning no watching of, no mobile phones while eating together, no TV screens on, walang nanonood. Di ba minsan sanay tayo na at lunchtime or at dinner, kung very specific time that you eat together with the family, the TV is also on and nakaglue kayo pareha sa screen habang kumakain. Then take off those screens and start really engaging with each other, talking during your meal time with the kids as well. And have a stress reducing conversation. And we have a stress reducing conversation. Oftentimes, we both work together, you might still be both in the corporate, there are things that is not okay with you. Halimbawa, hindi okay yung nangyari for today sa office. Kahit sabi, mga office issues. So, allow for a holding space where the other person is able to express his or her emotion and you can help process what they are feeling. At times, it's actually a ranting, but you can turn it around. Ask questions, what make your husband feel that way when it comes to the office situation. So allow for a space where your partner or you are able to unburden the stresses that you feel. So para na pag-uusapan nyo. And of course, this works magic. Do hugs and kisses even if it is just 6 seconds. Sabi sa research, hugs and kisses, even if as short as 6 seconds, increases your emotional and physical intimacy. And physical contact releases oxytocin, which can improve someone's moods and can help you stay calm. So having this particular ritual wherein you give a hug or just a 6 second kiss can of course allow for that intimacy to be developed again, and you start being having improved mood and of course staying calm with your partner. So, if you are having difficulty or both of you are having difficulty with dealing with your stress, then you can enroll in this program, Transforming Stress. Oftentimes, we always look at stress negatively. However, stress can also be good if we know how to respond to it. So, transforming stress into good stress allows you to change your mindset to embrace your stress in your life, which will allow you to have a hands-on activity and help you understand the core concepts of embracing and thriving under stress, under any situation. So if you're interested, you can connect with me or you can connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 to know more about the new course from Master Coach A. Di ba mas maganda pag meta-transform nyo yung stress nyo into a positive stress? So as we often say, autopilot and intentional versus intentional. When you're on autopilot, it feels like someone else is driving and not us. So according to the study, we are living on autopilot in the place where we need to pay most attention to, which is our home. So parang at times nga people make decisions such as what to eat, what to watch on TV, or what to wear without really thinking or putting any thinking into our good. So, as well as the relationship, at times naka-autopilot din tayo. So, when you're on autopilot, it's fast and intuitive, unconscious, automatic, everyday decisions, and bias. You are acting on inertia, on impulse. Ito yung reaction dyan. So, ito dapat gawin. But when you are intentional, you are acting more mindfully, you are able to engage more and develop that deeper connection because it's slow and logical, it's conscious, it's effortful, there's complex, you make complex decisions, and you are reliable because you still think of the decisions that you have to make. So thank you so much, everyone. I would like to invite you to attend this workshop. If you have issues with focusing and it causes you stresses, anxiety, or that can also result to your medical conditions. So, or due to distraction, then join me in the Focus Activated Coaching Workshop where we help you get back your focus. So, join me. That's gonna be on March 20 at 7 p.m. That's via Zoom. There's an investment fee of 999 pesos. So, connect with me and together, and let me allow you to help you get your focus back and be more productive. And of course, I'm inviting all parents, guardians out there. I'm inviting you to get your kids to behave coaching session. This is with Coach Sean. Oftentimes we wonder how we can, parang we already have begged or even yelled at our kids, but still they won't listen. So childhood and parenting, remember, have radically changed in the past few decades to the point where many parents find it hard and they struggle to manage the behavior of their kids. So together, let's get your kids to behave. So join us on March 28th. That's a Sunday at 4 p.m. So if you're interested, just connect with me at 0917-806-4200 so we can help you with turning your child's unlikely behavior around. So, and also for tomorrow, if you are interested to become a public speaker or you have that fear about public speaking, do not worry. Public speaking is a learnable skill. And if you want to learn or dream of owning the stage or just be able to express and talk to a crowd, join us this Tuesday. So that's tomorrow for another episode or another session on public speaking and learn the 6 steps to the six-figure speaking career. There's a minimal fee of 1,500. Connect with me or with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 to register. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Connect with me at this number that you see on the screen. And I am inviting all women, especially those who are married, who have become a mom, who have become a wife. Join me in the A Woman's Epiphany coaching community. We're in together, we empower each other and we embrace the identity of being a woman. So join me on that group and let's create more impact to the people around us, especially the women out there who have survived motherhood and becoming and being a wife. So as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, the Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, Capitolio, Pasig City. And that's just across Bayanihan Center. Our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. So please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917 586 1661 for your coaching needs. So thank you so much everyone for joining me today. I'll see you next week, same day, same time. Love, bomb, boom. Bye-bye.